So Naruto. My boy Naruto. My boy Naruto Uzumaki. My boy 7th Hokage Naruto Uzumaki. My boy Naruto 7th Hokage Datebayo Uzumaki. I'm ready to rant. Okay. First of all, hello. I know that was a bit of a weird intro, but I'm feeling ranty. So I'm gonna rant. What I'm gonna rant about? I'm gonna do it chronologically, so like if you guys do want to watch Naruto, if you guys for some reason haven't watched Naruto yet, I'm so sorry for you first off. Secondly, go watch it. It's incredible. You will not regret it. Trust me. I kind of already spoiled it a little bit, but don't worry about it. Don't go back to what I said because there will be spoilers slightly. Just pretend like you know what I mean? Okay. Anyway, for all you guys that are still here, Naruto, my boy Naruto, the series that pretty much encapsulated my childhood. The series that when it ended, I cried for a straight week and didn't want to go to school because it marked the end of my childhood. I died a little when Naruto ended. I'm sure all of you guys can relate to me because it was that good. You know what I mean? Like, tell me that I know there are people out there that are just like me that have rewatched Naruto 5 times. I know some people be like, Andy, that's excessive. Why you watch it 5 times? Why you gotta rewatch it so many times? And I'm like, why don't you watch it 5 times? Why don't you rewatch it 5 times? That's the minimum number of times you need to watch Naruto. That's how good it is. But yeah, so anyway, rant. Let's talk about how good Naruto was right off the bat. Okay. So right off the bat, introduces the nine-tailed fox, right? And you're like, okay, there's a very big demon thing here. I don't really understand. And then right after that, you jump into like a kid just being like a brat, and then like his expressions and everything are very like exaggerated. So like if you were a kid, which I was when you saw that, you were like, ah ha ha, it's funny. If you're looking back on it now after you've rewatched it, you're like, oh, it's so nostalgic. If you're watching it for the first time, you're like, oh, that's pretty cool. That's funny, right? I know I said the same thing twice, pretty much. Anyway, so right after that, because like Naruto gets scolded, everything like that, you kind of feel for him because you see right off the bat that he is an underdog. You kind of like get a background story of him. Like everybody bullies him, no parents. Literally, Naruto had. Oh my god, Naruto was the underdog. Everyone wanted to root for Naruto because he was the most underdog person you could be. The entire village hated him for his existence. Like, mind you, he didn't like it wasn't that he did anything wrong. It was that he existed and saved their asses. It wasn't he literally didn't do anything bad. He helped all of them. And he gets crap for it. His parents died for them, and he gets crap for it. Like at this point, we don't know that yet, right? But this in the first like I'm gonna talk about anime right now. First episode, it builds up the fact that he like literally has this inside of him. It's not something that he can control, right? But everyone just hates him for it, and it's like that's not right. That's not right. You also learn that his parents died. Like you don't know about like anything else yet. I'm not gonna say exactly because spoilers, and you don't know spoilers. But like even his sensei at the time, I don't think was like that. Like, you know what I mean? But then right after that, right after you like that attachment, you see that wise grandpa figure, and you're like, this man is cool. I like this man, and that was my man, third Hokage. Yo, man's looked after Naruto like a person would their own grandkid. So plot to the third Hokage. First off, man was super strong. So, and second, man was. I approve of everyone that supported Naruto. You know, every OG person that loved Naruto, I support. So show some love to the third Hokage because man deserves more love. Anyway, okay, okay. So you learn that like he doesn't have anyone to train with. He's all alone. And then like he's not even like the strongest, right? So it was like really sad. He's but then like he has a dream that he's hoping for, and because like of his conditions, everyone wants him to succeed in his dream. Everyone wants him to get it right. So everyone roots for him, which is incredible because like it's like half the episode, and everyone wants this person to get his dream completed. Everyone has everyone knows of an incredibly cool like grandpa figure, and everyone loves like is like drawn into the background, like the backstory of everything. And also, like I mentioned before, show is hilarious. Like in terms of animation and just like plot, you know. Anyway, so you're drawn in. Everything's good. You know that he's not the strongest. You want him to win. And then, what was it? Mizuki? I, I'm a fact check myself. I'm a fact check myself real quick. Give me one sec. It was Mizuki. I was right. Okay. I can still call myself a Naruto fan. Okay, so Mizuki. As you can see, this is like on the fly, right? But Mizuki, you for, for a second there, you were like, finally, someone else other than the third Hokage that sees Naruto as a potential, like, in the potential that you guys want him to show. And then that bastard, oh my, immediately, everybody hates him. Nobody likes the guy. Let's be honest. So, for first episode, not even all the way through yet, because they just like created the first like task, right? They first like the first thing because like Naruto stole the scroll, and you also know that Mizuki is a son of a gun. So everybody hates someone, everybody loves someone, and everyone thinks someone is really cool and very wise. Three important characters. Now, here's the thing. I'm gonna sit up straight for this one. Iruka. My boy Iruka. We love Iruka. Okay, first off, I understand why he didn't like Naruto at first. Completely understandable. Naruto technically, like what is inside of him, caused the death of Iruka's parents. So, the fact that he's bitter about that, it makes sense. If your parents were killed by something, you would resent that also. So it makes sense. But, and this is also why I love my man Third Hokage, because he was able to like talk Iruka into sense, like talk sense into Iruka, right? So, my boy Iruka, he was like, yo, Naruto, I believe in you. I see the good in you. You know what I'm saying? Because like he catches Naruto, he finds Naruto right off the bat, and he's like, okay, so why you steal this? And then Naruto's like, yeah, Mizuki told me this, and he's like, oh wait, I believe him, and because like first off, he's a kid, so he's like he's probably not gonna be lying, but secondly, the fact that Iruka believed him and like went with it. I want to say so many things right now about Iruka, but I'm gonna stay on topic and only talk about the first episode because spoilers. I'm trying to contain myself because if I want to rant about Naruto, I rant about Naruto. Anyway, okay, so after Iruka and Mizuki, okay, okay, after we find out like the exchange, and then him holding like the stick, and then Mizuki being like, "I'll kill you." Okay, they talk, right? That was the saddest talk ever. Like in the first episode, with everything built up, which was done amazingly. Like it was done so well, which is like why like it caused me to. But like I was a kid also, so like if it's like a bit if it sounds a bit overboard, it was because I was a kid. So like I was like I cried at a lot of things. But straight up first episode I cried. That's how good the anime was. And I know there are a lot of you guys out there that are like, why are you such a baby? Why'd you cry in the first episode? First off, I was pretty much a baby. I was like 6, 7 years old at max. I don't really remember, somewhere around that ballpark. Secondly, I'm sure you did the same thing. You at least thought about crying because Iruka's words hit hard. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. Iruka's words hit hard. They hit home. Oh, mm-hmm. Though that moment was when I knew I was gonna keep watching the series. You know, till the end. I didn't realize how like I was signing up for like a decade long thing, but you know, it was worth it. It was super worth it. Anyway, moving on from that, because right after the sob story, we're still not over that yet, right? We're just like, oh my god, Erica, no, because we're okay. So we like kind of expected. For me, I didn't because it was like I didn't get shonen tropes at all. I was a kid, so I was like, no, you can't die yet. Oh, he's so cool. You can't die yet. Mizuki throws the star. That throws the shuriken, right? Or like the large shirt. You know, I forgot what it's called. But at Iruka and my boy Naruto in the coolest pose ever, freaking kicks it out of the air, and then he just stands there, head down, glasses tilted upwards, like eyes rolled up, like he's about to kill him. Straight up, the coolest thing you've ever seen. Oh my god, that was like the coolest pose I had seen in all of animation and in real life at that time. Like literally, I was like, I want to be this kid. How do I be this kid? Tell me how. I was like, after that, I was practicing hand signs at home. You know, I started running like this. I started eating more ramen. I started saying "date bayo" more. No, I'm just messing around. I didn't say "date bayo" more. Other things I might have done, but okay. So he was just standing there like with the scroll, right? And it was such a cool position because like it was like his head was down, it was at night, so there was just like just his eyes and like a little part of his forehead was like lit up, everything else was like black, and it was the coolest thing ever. It was just, you could see him wanting to kill Mizuki, and you were like, yo, because like that's when you were that because like at that moment you didn't you were like, yo, wait a sec, and then you felt like a joy because you were like, yo, someone stood up for like the underdog, and now the underdog is like gonna be like kicking some, you know what I'm saying? And he's not just kicking anybody, he's kicking the butt of that. Hmm. Okay, and then we come to find out he knows the multi shadow clone jutsu, which remember he was failing at regular shadow clones, right? Or just regular clones. It was one or the other. Man's straight up made 1,000 clones. No, no, okay. I'll get this straight. Man was an underdog. Man's was one of the weakest in like in his entire class. Nobody liked the guy. He was a complete underdog. People straight up hated him. The thing that we saw him fail at like a day, like half a day earlier, through hard work and dedication, man's perfected that and something even higher. And like we knew it was even higher because Yuruka straight up said it, but also that like as soon as we saw all those shadow clones, we were like, whoa, wait a sec, this is incredible, because that was like the scene right after where you were like, yo, like my shonen loving heart was like so satisfied that at that moment. I was like, you know what I mean? And then it takes a funny spin, right? It's like, haha, we're going to return it to you 100 times, and then it was like the beating up of Mizuki, which felt good and it was hilarious. And then in the end, after all that is said and done, Iruka takes off his headband and gives it to Naruto, his one dream. The man, a boy whose life was literally everything in life was against him. Literally everything in life was against him. But then Iruka became best boy. Iruka became best boy in that 1 second. And he was like, Naruto, I want you to take this. I was like, I want to cry again. And I was like, no, Andy, you gotta be strong. You gotta hold your head up high. You gotta move towards the future because you know you're gonna be staying here until Naruto becomes freaking Hokage. Not gonna say anything else. But also, reference to ramen, I approve. I love the ramen. That was ramen, I approve. Also, speaking of ramen, Ichiraku ramen guy, I approve of you. I'm not gonna say it right here because if just in case anyone hasn't watched Naruto for some reason, I'm not gonna say I don't want to spoil it for them. But the short after the actual series came out, the gift that Ichiraku ramen guy gave, I was like, that hits right here. If you know what I, if you know, if you know, if you know, if you know, you know, if you know, you know, and if you don't, then you better be watching Naruto right now. I don't know what else to tell you. But yeah, that was my rant. Go watch Naruto. If you've watched Naruto, rewatch Naruto because I'm probably gonna rewatch Naruto again. You can never get enough Naruto. Okay, I feel satisfied, so I'm gonna stop the rant here. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. I'm not like from now on, I'm probably gonna do like arcs at a time. This one, because the first episode was like so like full of content and it was so compact and so incredible. I just did an entire rant on the first episode. I'll probably do like arcs or just like sub arcs from now on, but Naruto. Watch, stand Naruto. Love Naruto. Be a Naruto fan. You know what I'm saying? Have a good one. See you guys. Peace.